So I'm just casually scrolling through Twitter and I come across a tweet from the boy Dokkan Assets, and he's basically asking a simple question. The question is, what are your predictions for the Part 2 LR for the current celebration over on JP? Now the celebration is with the androids, it is Tournament of Power themed, so with that in mind, let's talk about some possibilities. Number 1, the first picture here is God Goku. Now me personally, I really do not want God Goku. The reason for that is not because I don't like God Goku, actually I think it looks pretty cool. The reason I don't want God Goku is because we have physical God Goku, and I hate it when Dokkan keeps giving us units with the exact same name. It really annoys me because you can't link the units. If we get a same name linking update, by all means go for it. But without that, I do not want to get another God Goku because we already have one. Dokkan, if you give us a God Goku, you best believe I'll be making a rant video about that. That's the first possibility. And to be honest, some sort of Goku would actually make sense with the brand new android unit because they require a Goku. So actually getting a Goku would make sense. Just don't let it be God Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, or base form. If it's Super Saiyan 3 that transforms to Super Saiyan God, I'm fine with that. But don't make it Super Saiyan God standalone because that would be really annoying. One of the other possibilities that we've got over here is Kefla. And honestly, Kefla would actually... it is something that is desperately needed in Dokkan right now. Not necessarily Kefla, but some sort of Universe 6 Slot 1 unit. The reason for that is because right now we have the Dokkan Fest Kale. And that Kale is pretty much useless without a Slot 1 Universe 6 character. And if we get that, then all of a sudden Kale is actually really good. And Kale desperately needs some sort of Universe 6 character, whether it's Kefla, Hit, Caulifla, anything. Just give Kale the help she needs, and a Kefla unit would fit that role perfectly. One of the other possibilities we've got here is Ribrian, and I really don't like Ribrian. One of my most hated characters from the Tournament of Power easily, and I do not want to see Ribrian. All she deserves is, I was gonna say free-to-play units, but she doesn't even deserve that. Just remove her from the game, remove her from Dragon Ball, and I will be happy. Next we've got Torpo, and the boy Nanogenix actually predicted that the Dokkan Fest would be Torpo. But what if Torpo is the LR and not the Dokkan Fest? The only thing that would lead me to think something along these lines is the fact that STR Jiren is getting his easy A. But outside of that, I don't think this is a strong possibility. Not impossible, but I don't foresee us getting some sort of Torpo unit. You guys let me know though, what would you want to see for the Part 2 LR of the current celebration on JP? Is this loser about to be the first banner with pity on global? I don't care if his banner has pity. He is an easy skip. One of the easiest skips of all time. If you think Turles was an easy skip, which he is, this guy is an even easier skip. His banner's not actually terrible, but he is. Like, this unit is really not impressive. If you do one multi and you pull this unit, it probably wasn't even worth it, because this guy is really not that good. I'm just going to be honest, do not summon on his banner. He is definitely not worth it. Even if he was guaranteed within 400 stones, I would not do it. I would not waste those stones on this piece of garbage, because he is just so not impressive. The question here is, which Dokkan Fest exclusive was your favourite this year? And the person over here, Emma, is saying that their favourite unit is Kale and Trunks, and I feel bad for you if that's the case, because both of these are really not that impressive. Kale could be good if she gets help, but Trunks, even with the help he's got, is still really not that good. So if these two are your favourite units, then I apologise to you on behalf of Dokkan, because they are not that good, unfortunately. Kale's got potential, but for right now, she's not the best. She's not the best. He is top 20 overall, borderline top 15. Well, he's definitely not top 15. Is he top 20? Is LR Golden Frieza a top 20 unit? I would actually have to think about that, but I'm very confident in quickly saying that he's not top 15. Maybe he is, but I really don't think so, so I'm gonna move on from that. I originally built Gohan with full additional, and that wasn't it. Okay, so what did you do? Used some Dragon Stones to change him to full crit? Liking it a lot more? I thought you were gonna say dodge. Like, the best thing for this guy is either additional or dodge. Definitely not crit. Like, crit is not awful on this guy, but additionals and dodge are way better for this unit. So honestly, Vector, yet another L you have taken, my friend. Both Part 2 LRs are better than their Part 1 counterparts. Gohan, absolutely. He was the best unit of his celebration. Trunks, absolutely not. Merge Zamasu and VB are both better than this unit. Trunks is good, make no mistake about it. Trunks is definitely a capable unit, even at 55% from what I've seen, even though I don't have the unit. But he's definitely not better than VB or Tech Merge Zamasu, at least not in my not so humble opinion. This is the most disappointing Easy A ever. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with Easy A Goku Black, with the TUR over here. This guy is really unimpressive. Like, even if they give him God, even then he would be decent, make no mistake about it. Then he would be a very capable unit. But without that God, he just isn't good enough. He did not get enough. And to be honest, I did foresee this. I did predict this. I did say that I don't expect this guy to be good. I also said that I don't expect the LR to be good. But as it turned out, LR Goku Black is actually really good with the Easy A. But I was correct with the TUR in that he was pretty mid. And yes, another chain battle already. What? Like, that's the thing on Global. We just get so many back-to-back chain battles, it can get annoying. Which is why it's going to be good when Global finally catches up to JP. Speaking of which, I hope that Global celebrates the anniversary at the same time. That is definitely the best case scenario right now. This character is better than every worldwide unit except for Zamasu and Gohan. I mean, Trunks you can argue, but in my opinion, VB is better than him. The more that I think about it, like, you can certainly argue either way, but me personally, I think VB is better than Goku. But the more that I think about it, I'm not too fussed about this. I think you can certainly argue that either way. Me personally, I'd probably give it to VB. The point of this tweet is that Zoe was not expecting Int Zamasu to be so good, and that he exceeded Zoe's expectations. And the thing is, I expected Int Zamasu to be good, because he heals, and he already had damage reduction. So I basically was expecting this guy to be good, and as it turned out, he is actually pretty good. One of the better Easy A's from the celebration. Like, the worldwide celebration overall had some top class Easy A's. This guy, AGL Zamasu, Goku Black, the LR specifically, not the TUR, Gohan. The worldwide celebration definitely had some W's for their Easy A's, I can't even lie. Big Daddy is still undisputed #1 and will remain #1 until the 9th anniversary. But first, let's get to the 9th anniversary before we say this. But even right now, I think you can argue Orange Piccolo as #1. But he's definitely not undisputed. Like, you can argue Bulma as #1, you can argue Gohan as #1, and yes, you can also argue Orange Piccolo as #1. But he's definitely not undisputed. I think if you remove undisputed, then I wouldn't have too much of an issue with this. But the word undisputed is what ruins this tweet. That is what makes this tweet a fraudulent tweet, because it's definitely not undisputed. Ultimate Gohan is way better than most people give him credit for. I mean, overall, Beastless, firstly, he's not called Ultimate Gohan, he's called Beastless Gohan, and secondly, he's decent, he's aged well, but he's nothing spectacular. Like, I think a lot of people overrate this unit. I mean, I'll certainly give you that. Some people underrate this unit, but then also a lot of people overrate this unit. So, it's debatable, let's just say that, and he's definitely not a top 8 LR. No chance. He is just so not a top 8 LR. He just isn't. If I had to name some LRs that are better than him, like, just quickly name 8, let's just do it. Orange Piccolo, Bulma, Gohan, Merge Zamasu, VB, Trunks, The other VB, Gogeta Blue, Trunks and Vegeta. Yes, I think Trunks and Vegeta is better than Gohan. Maybe not in short events, but overall. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. There's 10 LRs right there that are better than Gohan, so stop the cap. If you could have any anime collab with Dokkan, what would it be? I like all of these anime. I'm not saying One Piece is my favourite, but if I could collab with one of them, it would be One Piece, just because I want Zoro. So I mean, there you go, that's my answer to that. And we're gonna end it with this. Dokkan, please let the 9th anniversary be celebrated on Global and JP at the same time. And please let the units be Beast Gohan and UI Goku, and then make this the greatest celebration of all time. And I would be so happy with this. This would be so nice. And by the way, just look at that art. Like, that art looks sick. I can't even lie. Like, the Beast Gohan and Goku, like, that just looks sick. So fair play to whoever drew this. But let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree with me that the best case scenario for the 90th anniversary is Beast Gohan and UI Goku, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.